You gotta scroll back up. The chat's
No,
up there.
That's weird.
Yeah.
It's different today. Oh my gracious. I gotta tell you what, people.
I don't like that.
Okay, it's time, I think. Yes. The YouTube machine says we are live.
That was pretty fast.
Yeah, 14 seconds. That's like a record.
Mm-hmm.
Bam. Good evening. We'll wait for some folks to get in onto the chat. Right now, it's looking like we are good to go. Living like Claire's up in the house.
How'd she do that?
How
the heck did she do
what
that?
What up, Danny B? Danny what up, Chris? B? I hope that you guys are ready for a jam-packed, awesome, raging, filled with creamy delightness. Wow, Prepsteader here pretty soon. That's awesome. Wow. Lone Star Living.
These are right on that.
XZ. Hey, Phil. I hope you guys are prepared. We have...
He doesn't have the big page.
And this is going to...
It's going to mess him up.
I'm totally going to be messed up.
Because I wrote the notes while we were driving today.
We have been in a busy situation, guys. Hey, Mike Miller. How are you guys? Faye, Two Family Homestead, Morgan. Say hi to some folks, Mama.
Hey, just in case. Debbie's Delight. Mike, you know what? We're hungry for some of those brats, too. We cannot wait. We will get
We're going to talk about that. It's right here on the list, Mike.
Country Homestead. DJ. All sorts from Toronto.
All right.
I've been there. We've been there. We've been there together. Toronto.
Toronto.
Yes. Before we were married.
Good times.
Yes.
Great oldies. Bingo, Zumbo.
Country living East Oregon style.
I don't know if we've said hello to you before, so officially, hello to you before. All right. Lone Star Living. My friend, thank you, thank you, thank you. You have brought joy to my heart, and I am grateful, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm grateful. Guys, we have got so much planned tonight. I mean, watch this. I got to tell you what. First of all, it's not often that you can come to a high quality show such as this. Oh, by the way, we didn't start the show officially.
No, we didn't. Shame on you.
Okay. It's not on the list. That's the problem. I didn't have my. It doesn't say. It doesn't.
It says welcome.
Not like I do it.
That's not my problem.
Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the. How do I see? I'm so messed up.
Should we stop and start over?
Let's start. Okay. Good evening, everybody. It's Brad.
And I'm Christa.
From the Big Family Homestead, and I hope you are ready for another exciting and soon-to-be classic edition of the Homestead Network presents Big Family Homestead Night, Sunday
Night Live.
Just hold still. I can find it really soon. Wait, no. Yeah.
Kind of a delayed.
Yeah, it does take a little bit of time there. I got to tell you what, guys. This is the kind of show we have spared no expense.
Yeah.
You know, some shows they may, you know, talk to you about things and even stuff, but we're gonna bring you amazing things like such things as such like Claire Cam. Hi, Claire.
Hi.
Claire Cam. Oh, and it gets even better than that because we bring you the awesome jam, guys. The awesome jam is Thumper Cam. Yes, that is our rabbit.
You just see the nose.
That's Thumper. He's our bunny. See if you can. Don't touch the camera, but can you coax him?
Here, Thumper.
He's not in the mood. There he is. That's Thumper Cam. I gotta tell you what, guys. There's Claire Cam. It's gonna be wild central here. We have got the jam, guys. Mm-hmm. So DJ Turkit. Yes. Your followers DJ. Like thingies, and I do like stuff and thingies. Let me tell you what, guys. Trust me, it's going to be well worth the price of admission.
Okay, I'm going to take the notepad.
Okay, stuff we've been doing this week, Mama. Stuff we've been doing this week. So if we've not said hello, hi.
Hi, everybody.
Started been busy, guys. As you may know, we are prepping to figure out what our next step is. We don't know where God's going to bring us. We're going to talk about that later. However, we have been trying to prep the yard, the homestead, to make it look like some normal person lives here.
Sorry,
Instead of
we're so not normal.
Instead of like crazy preppers on a dime, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And so, well, we've been stacking blocks.
We've been stacking blocks.
Making bricks.
Well, no, we've been taking. We have had in our garden raised beds.
I'll do the closed captioning. You go. Raised beds.
Time out. Flag on the play. That's the only football reference we know. Stop. That's
I'm doing closed
really
captioning.
annoying. No.
You
no,
go,
no,
baby.
no.
Go.
So we had raised beds in our garden. Quit.
You go.
And so we were trying to make our garden normal, or our area, our house and yard normal looking. Can we have heads exploding?
We can. I can do that. Go, baby. Tell them. I'm just doing closed captioning.
So we took the bricks out, the concrete blocks out, stacked them out front. So they're for sale. If anybody nearby wants any concrete blocks, let us know.
So other stuff, we have 177 blocks.
Concrete blocks.
That used to be our raised beds.
Yeah.
Now they're not.
No.
Now they're an eyesore in the front yard instead of the backyard.
Well, they're stacked neatly along the brick wall in front of the house. So it's kind of a little bit of an eyesore.
I don't know. What do you think, Claire?
No.
Have none. Have none.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. What do you think, Thumper? You know what? I gotta say, Thumper, he's just not looking impressed. So anyway,
no, totally not impressed.
He's giving us the totally not impressed. All right, let's go back over here.
No, Marjorie, no garden this year. Sorry, we're not happy about that. But
so we got about 177 bricks.
About
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And let's see what else is going on. It's been raining here like crazy.
Oh my gosh. There
flooding.
Was severe flooding here in Southwest Ohio. We went to a CCW class yesterday.
Yes, we did.
And when we were coming home.
I'm not going to try to make myself sound awesome, but I was the only one in the whole class who got a wrong answer. But I had my methodology was right, was it not?
Yes, it was right. It was right.
The question for my CCW that I got wrong, I only got one wrong, was which elements are the most important? And I'm like, all of them. You know, you got to line up the front sight.
Oh, right.
You got to line up the back sight. Right. You got to look at your target picture, and you got to do all. And I was like, all of them.
Yeah.
And she was just like, no, just the sight.
It's the front sight. Yes.
I do them all, baby.
Yeah, see, I can't. I can actually, the way my eyes are, I have, what's that term called? I can't remember.
Rash?
Really?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't have a rash on my eyes.
My eyes are itchy most of the time.
It's because you have allergies.
I don't know. What's up?
Astigmatism. That's it. I have an astigmatism. And the lady who is teaching us did say that can cause a problem. So I do have a hard time focusing on that front sight.
I tell everybody this too.
No, you're just blind. Jeez.
But anyway, we both passed.
Yes, we both passed. So now, CD much, yeah.
I'll tell you what, though, what was really cool. This was super cool, guys. We're sitting in there in the class, and then lo and behold, one of my daughter's Sunday school teachers shows up for the CCW. I'm like, yes. And then they're talking about the pastor. And actually, up in about 3 weeks, the church is officially advertising, hey, let's go to the gun range and shoot event for men. Sorry, girls.
Well, the pastor's wife is actually planning one too.
Well.
So.
What? She does bring the thunder.
Yeah. There we go. Thunder.
I don't even know. So, yeah, Jedi. I'm seeing some Jedi talk. Okay, guys. So other things that have been going on, Mama. Yeah, it's been crazy here. With the flooding, and it's supposed to rain again tonight, so we're keeping our eyes crossed that it doesn't shut off the program.
Yeah.
But we have got a ton of fun stuff, guys. First things first, before we get to our channel shout outs, I want to thank you guys. My birthday was this past week. 29 years old. I know I'm amazingly preserved, chiseled abs, and I thank you, OffGrid Nation, for sending that message about my chiseled abs. And it really did wonders for my self-esteem. So thank you. But for those of you guys who sent well wishes, thank you so much. Honestly, it was a great, great blessing. What was a blessing? There's nothing to laugh about.
Just
chiseled
nothing.
Abs?
Not a thing.
Holy smokes, it's really getting windy out there.
Yeah.
Lame.
Nasty.
Oh, you know what?
No.
I gotta say, hold on for a second here, because I don't know if you guys know this, but Tommy over there at the OffGrid Nation, I count him among my good close friends. I really do. This is 100% Scout's honor. And last week we were on the phone chatting after a live event, and he's like, "Hello, Ethel, I'm coming for you." And there was a crash, and he was 1-800-AWOL. We couldn't get him on the phone, and Claire's trying to get him on the phone, and then he can't, and then he's trying to get his son Ethan on the phone. Well, as you guys who know his channel, his chair went backwards, and he busted his head on the computer. And thank God that, I mean, it was not a bad.
He hit the floor.
Right, with the computer in the head. And so I'm trying to say thank God that he didn't get hurt worse. And I just gotta be honest, but you know when it's like when you're with a buddy of yours and they do something and something happens and you're like, oh my gosh, are you okay? And then when you find out that they're okay, it's kind of really okay to laugh about it. Well, I just want to point this out right here, that today Tony's planning a special, right? Tommy is preparing a special a giveaway for his chat this week, and I want you to know what the secret word is. The secret word is crash. And every time you bring up the secret word, you're going to be registered to win. And you can text the word crash to OffGrid Nation for a chance to win. And I think he's going to be giving away pieces of his hair and broken parts of his computer. So we're going to visit this throughout the night, because I don't want you guys to miss out on anything, because we're glad he's okay. We're so glad. Aren't you glad he's okay?
I am super glad he's okay. And you know what? I'm even more glad about that he didn't hurt his guitars.
Well, this is what I think about that. It's pretty awesome. So there you have it. But yeah.
Didn't go.
I know why. But anyway, we're really glad that he's all right. And the secret word, once again, is crash. Yes. Now, this is going to be when we go over to Tommy's channel after hours, all right? But like I said, I think we're winning broken parts of computer and hair.
Yes.
He doesn't have a lot of it, which is kind of weird. I mean, he doesn't like to show anybody, but so anyway. All right, kids, it's time. It has come. The time is upon us. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you to the one, the only Thumper Cam. There's our rabbit Thumper.
Dun, dun, dun.
We're going to be visiting Thumper throughout the evening.
Hello, Thumper.
Oh, he's going to bite you. He's coming after you. Anyway, so actually, it has come to the time of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, where it is the channel shout-out portion of the evening. Yay! And you are encouraged to shout out whatever channels you're watching. You are not only allowed, but you're encouraged. If you want people to see your channel, shout it out. Shout it out 10 times. I'm sure we're going to see lots of similar ones that keep coming up. And yeah. So, and then we're going to do our channel shout out. So bring it on. Bring the rain with your typing and your whatsits and your nutsits. So here we go. Mama, go.
No channel shout outs yet.
No chat on shout outs.
No.
Sergeant, report. OffGrid Nation.
Going Batty, Living Like Claire, Lorelei,
Worm Getter,
Off-Grid Kid, World Without Rule of Law, Coach Mike's Personal Training LLC, Homestead Tessie, Living on a Dime, The Needy Homesteader, Parsnips and Parsimony, Daniel God is my judge. Sorry, Going Batty, Danny Curbs, Nature Reliance School, Linda's Pantry, Road to Farm, Vino Farm, Weekend Homestead, Prepper Nurse, Bandana Grandma, Our Farmhouse Full, Lone Star Living, Off the Ranch, Going Batty, Farmer Meemaw, Road to the Farm, Alderman Farms, Bizariza Jizza, J Zero, She's in Her Apron, Engineer 775, I can't, Homestead Mama, Sutton Days,
Jano,
Boss of the Swamp, J Zero, Scotty's Red, White, and Blue Wood Shop,
Bizariza,
Living in a Box,
Lone Star Living,
and American Homestead, Art and Breed, Viking Preparedness, Fouchamatic, Off-Grid Nation.
All right, Mama, take just one quick breath.
Can I breathe?
They can please keep shouting out your channels, and Lone Star Living, you have a special place in my heart, brother. Now, the channel shout outs that we picked are people you might not know.
Nope.
And I don't know if there's one that's here or not. Did you see her?
I have not seen her tonight. And she doesn't really have a channel. She's just a really sweet
good
person.
Friend of the channel.
Yes.
So the first one this evening is going to be.
Are you mine? Okay. Well, okay, that's fine. Donna Terry. She is a super, super sweet lady. She
saved the day with our goats.
Yes, she did. She saved the day with our goats. We are going to be housing our goats at her 5-acre place out in Blanchester, which is going to be really, really awesome. So as soon as we find our homestead, then we will be able to get our goats back. So she is going to watch them for us and feed them for us. We still have to buy the goats feed. So we're not putting any financial burden on her at all. We'll buy the feed, but she'll give it to them, and we'll go out and see them every once in a while. But she's got a great area a great pasture for our animals.
Zeus is very impressed.
I'm sure Zeus
is gonna love it.
Yeah.
And also, my channel shout out, I actually just switched it last second because I was looking at somebody who's in the chat, and this channel doesn't have a lot of videos, but this person has been an amazing encouragement to so many of our channels. And I guarantee you, when I tell you guys who this is, you're all going to be like, if you are a creator and you're in this zone, this person has touched you. And that is JM Nuthouse.
Oh yeah.
JM Nuthouse.
Yeah, baby.
She has been an encouragement. She's like when you think all the lights are gone and there's no hope and the train's coming for you, there's hope.
Yep.
And she has been such an encouragement to so many people. I know many of you channels out there have been the recipient of their kindness and generosity. And so for me, hats off to you, sister. Thank you very much. And trust me, guys, they don't even know we were going to do this.
No,
so
she had no idea.
Yeah. And my hat's wrinkly. It's wonky.
Well, can we say next week?
No, we can't say.
Okay.
We can't say. But if you guys know her and you've seen her in the comments, give her a big old shout out, maybe an extra comment. And so, JM Nuthouse, thank you, thank you, thank you. Moving on. All right. Let's go to there, Mamacita. Dear
All
lovely.
Right. The recipe swap is over. If you did not get your letters postmarked by
the 1st.
Wait, what is that one?
It's a recipe swap.
Oh, you're supposed to give those to me.
I know where they are. Relax.
I have them all in
Calm
a basket
down.
in the office. It is officially over.
Speaking of JM,
did not get
thank you, JM.
Your recipes in postmarked by today, which the post office is pretty much closed.
It's
right?
done. It's too late.
But if it did go out yesterday, we are going to wait a few days to make sure we get all of them in. We'll probably wait about a week. Because if it was mailed on Saturday coming from, say, California, it's going to take that long.
Yeah. No, it's just the postmark date, guys. It's the postmark date. And so then we're going to start shipping the things back out. And I got to tell you what, it's so cool seeing what comes in and the letters of encouragement that go out, guys. This is about building community. And we had a conversation earlier tonight that I can't talk about just yet. We can't. But God's doing big things in the community.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And we need to stop being in our little silos and start reaching out to others, because there's some big stuff. There's some big stuff coming.
Yes, there is. There's lots of big things coming. You got to watch out for that. Now,
why don't you talk a little bit about the get-together, Mama?
Yay.
We are actually having party time.
We are having a get-together on June 3rd at Cedar Creek State Park in Waynesville, Ohio.
Everyone's invited.
Everyone is invited. There might even be some prizes.
Well, hold on. Go back and explain what it is first.
The get-together is just it's just a way for us to build community, just to hang out, get together, get to know each other, bring stuff that you're good at.
We're going to a state park.
Okay.
I didn't remember hearing that part, baby.
I said that.
I could have edited it.
June 3rd.
I could have edited it in my head. Don't yell at me. Not again. Mommy. No, Mommy.
Oh my gosh. Shall I start again?
That's probably a good idea.
You clean your ears out maybe this time?
OffGrid Nation, everyone, especially you.
Everyone. And if you're not there, we are
Pause 1 minute, though. I did just find out that Ohio allows concealed carry permits in the state parks.
That's right.
So that's great, seeing that we have one.
Yes. So we'll have to actually go to the sheriff's office and
No, we've already got it done.
Completed.
It's done.
Yeah.
So just saying. Go ahead.
So
continue,
June
baby.
3rd.
I'm gonna go
If
back
I'm not
this time.
speaking loud enough, I'm very sorry.
I'll close caption.
That is so distracting. Stop. I'm going to do that to you when you start talking. June 3rd at Cedar Creek State Park in Waynesville, Ohio. And we are just going to get together from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Bring some food to share. We're just going to have a blast.
Yeah, and we're going to treat it like a potluck. I know that there's some people coming that have guitars. I know that there's some people that are coming that have special cool like bushcrafting things that they're gonna do. For kids, let's just say there might be lots and lots of squirt guns that I might just happen to have. There's play areas, there's fossil hunting areas, which that's super cool. And if you guys are driving from somewhere that's too far and you need to stay a night, let us know, because we know of different places that might facilitate that. And food, fun, fellowship, and it's building community, guys. And here's the thing. If you know us and you know the channels in the Homestead Network, you know that the whole goal is getting us to lock together and you finding people that you're comfortable with, and we build this community. The rising tide lifts all ships, guys. And you may be more comfortable with a channel that's like, I don't know, say Wayne's Country Living, who's planning on being there.
Yep.
You may go, Brad, you're a little over the top for me, and that's okay. Over the top. It'd be like that, honey. Over the top. Okay. Or you might be.
No, I'm just going to be respectful and let you speak and not interrupt.
Instead of cutting me off just like that. You can just go ahead and be respectfully cutting me off. Was that a spade? I think yeah, that was a spade. Or you might be more of a person who might like the J00 channel, who I'm told is probably going to be in attendance. We don't know. He says, I'll think about it.
Yeah.
But Wayne's,
calendar.
But he doesn't do calendars.
No, I know he doesn't. I know.
So, but Wayne's going to be there. Oh, tell a few people that have already checked in. We need you to RSVP.
Yeah, and Claire will put up the link for that get together RSVP thingy, whatever it's called. Going Batty's going to be there.
Going Batty.
Danny and Brian B are going to be
Danny
there.
and Brian B. There's people that are coming from Canada, guys.
I left my list in the other room.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm told that Dolphin Man will be there.
Dolphin Man will be there. Yes. So excited.
Yeah, and we're just gonna have a lot of fun. And the whole idea, guys, is to network, be a blessing to other people, and come together in a way that's totally non-confrontive. Like, oh, because it's kind of weird, because I know there have been people that have reached out to us, and it's odd because you're like, hey, I'm at my house. And you don't know this person, and they may seem cool,
right?
But if they're, and also I wanted to make a special note that it is a state park. So for anyone who has special dietary concerns, there are different grills. If you keep kosher, for example, you can have your own separate area for preparing your food. If you want to just bring it prepared, that's cool. I happen to know that Mike Miller says he's bringing brats, and doggone it, I'm standing near his grill.
Yeah, there are two grills. We can designate them as one or the other. I can't pickled ham. I can't say if I know our family.
What's the question?
The allergies, diabetic, kosher diet, that kind of thing. I can't say. I mean, honestly, if you have that,
then prepare for yourself,
please, because that's hard to manage.
Yeah, when you're talking about a big event like that. Now, pickled ham, Claire, wait a minute, hold on a second. Claire Cam, engage.
Hi.
Isn't pickled ham got a thing going?
Yes.
It's what's it called? Right there, the meet up.
Yeah.
The meet up. Yes.
And it's in the chat right now, and it will also be in the description.
Yep.
Palmetto Paratrooper saying we always cook the kosher stuff first, and that's completely a great idea.
Yep.
And you know what? I'm glad you brought it up, because I probably wouldn't have thought it up.
Yeah. No, smart. That's
well done.
Really good. Catherine wished she could come, but she doesn't have a passport.
Oh.
Yeah, I wish she could come too.
By the way, for those of you who would like to be here, but it's too far, you cannot make it, guess what? This guy just got a phone that we're going to be able to stream live from the event.
That's right.
So for those of you who can't make it, we'd love for you to be there, but we're going to do our best to stream as much as we can.
Yep. And
we're going to go and get in everybody's face and be like, hey, this is the such and such channel. Isn't this awesome?
What is Claire's? What shirt are you wearing, Claire?
It's just a smiley face.
Claire's shirt?
It's just a smiley face.
Just a smiley.
It's just a goofy smiley face.
Yeah, weird.
Well, I got to tell you what, though, Claire, there are a lot of young bucks out there who watch your channel, and they'd really rather see you in this light. Give them the dreamy eyes, Claire. Ready? On your mark, get set, go. Give it to him, Claire. Come on. No, this is all. We got nothing.
Wow, she's
all right. So,
funny.
Other stuff that's going on. So please, guys, we will do other videos as it gets closer. Yeah, dude, if you haven't seen Wayne's World, come on, man. Come on.
Oh, right.
Dreamweaver. The only thing better than Claire with Dreamweaver is maybe, I don't know, Thumper.
Dreamweaver.
That's Thumper Cam live here at the Big Family Homestead Studios. Bring it to him, Cam. Anyway.
Too funny.
So, okay, on to our first actual real live topic of the night, guys. It is officially spring, and most of us have had a nice early spring.
Yes.
You looked like you were just going to spit at me.
No, I just yawned.
She goes.
I just yawned. I'm sorry. I was trying to hide the fact that I was yawning because
No.
I'm tired. It's been a long day.
Yeah, well, I gotta tell you what. Most people, when they get close to me, that is their normal reaction.
Yawning?
Is
No, it's not gagging. Stop.
So anyway, guys, tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
Tomatoes. Everybody in the world has their own opinion on how to do tomatoes, what kind of tomatoes, and here are the two questions that we're going to talk about tonight. What kind of tomatoes are your favorite, and how do you trellis them?
Yeah.
How do you get them to do their thing? Because I want to talk about a couple. Tomatoes and how to trellis them. And I see a puppy. Me too.
You see, oh, Daisy.
Oh, Daisy's back there.
That's funny.
Beefsteak. He's saying, go for the beefsteak. Nice yields with that. Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. Don't forget the secret word tonight over at Crash's house is the secret word is crash.
Yeah.
Don't forget.
Grape, heirloom. There's many different kinds of heirloom tomatoes. I like the orange beefsteak ones.
The
Those
orange
are really
beefsteaks.
good. Amish pastes. Florida Homestead says they'll stake them. But do you do the Florida weave?
We're going to talk about that because I saw Danny on here earlier, and I actually have questions for the Deep South party people.
Cattle panels, hillbilly tomato. Cattle panels sounds lemon boy.
That sounds expensive though.
Yeah. Cattle panels, but you'll be able to. Your tomatoes won't fall over.
Thumper cam. It's time for a little thumper cam. And I agree. I too wish this was Homestead Mama's channel. She would have a lot more intelligent things to say. Yeah. What are you gonna do?
That's funny.
Okay, here's the big thing. Everybody seems to have their way of doing tomatoes. Now, this guy right here, let me see if I can find him. Bam. This guy right here may look a little familiar.
Yeah.
Familiar.
A little bit.
I wish I could put the Dreamweaver music up to this, but I didn't have enough time. So
Yeah.
go, Mama, sing it.
Yeah, no.
Dream.
No, we want
Why?
We want our channel to keep going. We don't want them to run away.
Because he has an interesting way of staking his tomatoes and tying them up.
Yeah.
I've never heard of her. You are bad, Palmetto. Bad Palmetto. Which ways have we tried? Don't say which ways have been successful.
We've used cages.
We don't want them to get away. That's for sure.
Right, exactly. We've used Florida weave.
Mm-hmm.
And we've staked them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
And we have really only had success with
cages.
Cages.
Really big cages, not those flimsy little tiny ones.
Yep.
The big heavy duty ones. We had tomatoes when we had our place that we were renting in Blanchester. We had, no lie, tomatoes that were taller than me. And now I'm 5'7".
Mm-hmm.
So they were much taller than I was.
But they got to be those heavy duty ones.
Yeah, no, I said that.
No, I'm just reiterating.
Okay, yeah, they cannot be the teeny little
25-cent end of the season.
Yeah, no, don't. We did that last year. We bought 5-cent cages, and they were all the short ones that were about 3 feet tall, and we lost. It was horrible. All of our tomato plants. There was a windstorm. They all fell over. It was a real pain.
Well, and has anybody had success with the Florida weave? Because we have not. I know that Homestead Mama has done them and does them with success. I'm just wondering, because what has happened with us, guys, is we'll get a nasty storm, and then all of a sudden, instead of one cage going down, 10 go down.
They all go down. Yeah.
The most success I've had is let the weeds, mostly clover, grow up around them, and I just prop them up with cedar logs about 4 inches thick, Palmetto says. Northeast Camper says I use the stakes, but my plants are rarely above my waist.
Interesting.
I got you with the weeds there, Palmetto.
Yeah.
We were one of mine.
Right. Cut up old pantyhose and use them to tie up tomatoes. Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Dynamite comes in small packages.
Tina G says, I train my tomatoes up in a rope.
Up a rope, huh?
All sorts. Kind of difficult, though, because I do not garden on my property. Well, yeah. Rain country. Haha. Mike Miller says, I used stakes and jute string by themselves. I keep them, Brooklyn Girl says, Brooklyn in the Caribbean. I'm keeping them short and shoulder length. Now, has anybody had success with the bush style tomatoes? Because we found that there's a lot more disease that gets, if you can't get a nice airflow in there, guys, that's the key.
Yeah.
I use duct tape on them. Says oh. Crash. Ah. He'll save every one of us. Boom, 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 boom.
You're a goob.
Yes. We use a combo of cage and steak.
Okay. That makes sense.
I think that is the best way to go. Because then you can get away with something that's not like super intense as the cage. And you still get the benefit of the airflow. Okay, Rain says, then I wrap them around the yarn as they grow. Okay. You're going to get it. You're never going to get it. Never ever going to get it. My lovin'. Oh, you know what, Mama?
Oh, my gosh.
I think it's time for me to have a bubblegum ball. But anyway, okay. So tomatoes. You guys, what's the best yield you've ever gotten? And while we wait for you to type up, we'll go back to our Dreamweaver cam. Speak to me, Claire. Speak to me. Ooh, Dreamweaver. Oh, you got all of teenagers.
Yeah, Florida Homesteader says, I've seen people use concrete wire for cages. I've seen that as well. And then you can stake them down into the ground with like a T-post.
Yeah, T-posts work, but you also gotta find that med time, Brad.
Yeah, pills, Garth.
Pensively stroking my beard, says I. But the thing I found, guys, is if you're gonna invest in the T-posts, you really have to think long term, because at what point do your tomatoes not become worth it? I mean, yes, we want fresh food and we want to be able to grow it, but you also don't want to pay $10 a pound for your tomatoes. Because when you're going, I've got $100 tied up in T-posts, and I got this, and I got this, and I got this, at some point it doesn't make sense, right?
Right. It's it is not worth it to spend a ton of money to get a very little yield.
And so when you're talking about an investment like that, woof.
Yeah.
Brad, no Yoda reference, please. Oh, don't get me started on the Star Wars. Okay, since you squirreled, dude. You squirreled me. And when you squirrel me, you're going to get the squirrel by the claws. And so the squirrel wants to know what's the best Star Wars movie, and don't say Star Trek. We'll just have to bounce you. Claire? Hey, Claire?
Yeah.
Make sure that nobody Star Treks us in Star Wars Day. Got it? Got it?
Claire is the troll slayer.
She's the mighty troll slayer.
Yeah.
Eat what is growing, grow what you eat, Palmetto Paratrooper says. And I agree. And I would also add, let your medicine be your food and your food be your medicine.
Yep.
I agree, sir. Okay. I'm trying to read as we continue on. Now, guys, keep the comments coming in, but don't forget that when we go over to OffGrid Nation channel, the secret word to be registered to win some broken computer parts and chunks of hair is crash. And as many times as you put that in, you will be registered for one use. And if you prefer to go ahead and start now, you can text crash to OffGrid Nation to win bits and pieces of his teeth and hair. So
gross.
Yeah.
Just gross.
Well, yeah. Bottom line, guys, the real point that we wanted to get across, and you guys have been hitting it again and again and again. Grow what you like. What's Mama's favorite Your favorite
I have a
tomato?
couple, Cherokee purples and purple Russians. Those are my favorite. And then the yellow pear tomatoes. Those
Oh
are my
yeah.
favorite.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and those you can get just a ton, a really long
Oh yeah.
harvest.
Yeah. You know what? Homestead Wannabe has something very smart to say. And if you invest money, oh, wait, hold on.
No, I got it. I got it. Go
Okay.
ahead.
If you invest money on good stuff, you divide by your lifetime of growing,
Bingo.
not a big investment over the long haul.
That's
You know
exactly
what?
where we're going with that.
And you know what? That is something that Brad has said for years.
If you buy garbage, you're going to buy it again.
That's right. That's right.
And that goes with anything. I mean, I've been a musician and a music producer and a video producer most of my life. And I kid you not, if you are going to be in the professional world and you think you're going to get it by with a $200 guitar, you're not. It's going to break. It's going to come apart. It won't stay in tune. You're going to have to spend the money to do the right things. And you know what? It goes with everything. I mean, you can't think that you're going to go to Sears and buy a tractor that's going to last you 10 years that's going to be able to handle 10 acres of tilling and that and that and that. It's going to break.
Right. Dolphin Man is asking how we would save the seeds. Actually, Danny over at Deep South Homestead
Boom.
has a fantastic video on how to save seeds.
And there's a link in the homesteadnetwork.com for that.
Right. He puts the seeds in a bowl with some water and then lets it sit on the counter for a good week.
They ferment.
And then they ferment. And then he puts them through a fine strainer and rubs all of the, you know how the seeds have these little air pocket almost, like a coating on them.
It's got a slimy coating.
Yeah, slimy coating. Well, that slimy coating comes off, and then you just lay it down on newspaper and let them dry.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Tom, if you want to know about growing maters, here's your guy. And also Homestead Mama, she's a rock star. I mean, and here's the thing, guys. This is really what we're getting at. It's spring. We're all out there, or we want to be out there. Get some yields and use YouTube and use this community, guys, as a place to maximize your output. You know, we've been growing food for only probably 8 years, but every year we get better. Every year we learn new tricks. Every year we're on YouTube, and then we meet somebody like Danny or any number of the people, M.I. Gardner, and you go, wow, that's how you get rid of tomato rot, blossom end rot, and then you can use these things so that you don't have to make the mistakes that everybody else has done. Right?
Yeah. Oh, funny. Bandanagram says, can't you buy a Craftsman tractor and have a lifetime guarantee? No,
especially since Sears is going out of business.
Yeah, the Sears by us closed recently.
Yeah. You know what? I think it's about time. We got to go back to Thumper Cam. Bam.
Thumper Cam.
What does Thumper think about this? I don't know. Right, generally, when we have, really important questions that come up, Thumper generally just, this is what Thumper thinks most of the time. And the other 50% of the time, it's this, So there you go. Let's go back to Mama Cam. There we go, Mama Cam. Now, guys, it is quarter till, and normally we would have our crazy, awesome, what in the heck could you possibly do with this game? But we were running like crazy today to try to get, our explosions together and, Thumper Cam.
Right.
We could not have brought you Thumper Cam without sacrificing something.
Right.
If you pick something up, something's got to go, right, guys?
Yep.
So, that said, I want to make sure that you guys know, a lot of you have been a huge blessing to our family in that you know that we make and sell goat's milk soap. And a lot of you have bought it knowing that it was going to have to cure for about a month. And, well, it's time.
It's time. So this past week, I have been busy wrapping the soap in our lovely material and twine. And I still have several to go, but the plan is to get them out this week. So tomorrow, I'm on it.
When's the explosions? Nobody needs to encourage me with the explosions. We always can do explosions. All right, so anyway.
Ooh, Doran has some pigs for us if we
Woot woot.
when we get our place. That's
And
nice.
we are working on that right
we
now.
We are working on that. Yes.
So
Just hold on to those pigs, because yes, we will take them.
Oh, Palmetto, dude. Okay, I'll tell you what. Since Palmetto's here, I'm gonna find something in the room right now. Okay, here it is. Okay, the game goes like this, guys. We'll do it. We got time. Forget this. We got time. We got time. We got loads of time. And the first item, the game is this. You got to come up with an alternative use for a common household item. And you may say, Brad, what you're getting ready to show me is not a common household item. Well, it is here, so deal with it, and it's my game. And so it can't be the intended use. So it can't be like,
what's the title of the game?
What in the heck can I possibly do with this that is not its original in an intended use?
In an intended use.
In an intended use. So if I said, what is the thing to use with the pencil? Don't say right with it, because that doesn't work.
Right.
Okay, so the first item is this. A gooseneck microphone. I don't think you could really hurt somebody with it, Palmetto.
Yeah, you could.
But he could, I mean, it's probably about a pound. And you go,
Can I see?
Gooseneck
Yeah.
microphone.
Yeah.
Bring it on, guys. What can you do? It's a family show. What are you gonna do?
I know.
Yeah, don't make me come out there. Here come. Oh, it's T-Bone Cam. All right.
The Nintendo use.
Nintendo use, and
Yeah.
always remember. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
Tie up tomatoes. Ah ha ha. David
Collar for a
says.
goose.
Where's Palmetto's answer? It's got to be
Cable
something
tie,
good.
curtain tie back.
A tongue depressor.
You gag somebody with it. Nunchucks.
A hearing aid. I guess in backward.
Yeah. Police
Squirrel
clever.
weights.
Nice.
A chicken swing. Oh, you could.
For little chickies.
Nice. Proctoscope. Dolphin Man.
No.
You only get one, bro. Only get one.
Spider whacker. Bracelet. Pull hair out of the tub drain. Sorry.
It's in the United States it's pronounced tub. Just saying.
We don't live in.
There are people here from Australia, honey.
Yeah.
They may say tube where we say tub.
There, it's a bracelet.
There you go. All right, next item that is completely not prepared but is in my desk and in my reach. What is the Palmetto? You only get one.
No.
Next item up for bids, not bids. What is the other cool and awesome use for this? And yes, I do always have Star Wars Legos generally within my reach.
Pretty much.
What is the other thing you can do with this guy? And yes, the first one should be Brad Distractor.
That's totally it.
It's, ooh, you got Star Wars Legos?
Ooh. This one's cute.
That's my one. Brad Distractor. What else we got, guys? Because I can find a third one, because we got one more thing I got to get to before we go on over to Crash. Ah!
No, that's...
A Brad pacifier, totally. Rabbit toy, cat toy. Entertain a 2-year-old. So what are you saying, Kirkland Farm? Yes.
Hey, you said it.
Yes. Babysitter for my 10-year-old.
Make
You guys
a short animated film.
There
yes,
you go.
winning.
Thank you, Catherine.
Ant transport.
Brad
That's
Entertainment.
awesome.
And you know what? I know that it's past my birthday, but if you just happen to see something, on clearance, I'm just throwing that out there, people.
Death Star Destroyer.
Yes. All I got to say is, that's no moon.
That's a space station.
Yes. Fly the Dynamo. Ant transport. Okay, we got one more to do, and then I got some announcements before we rock on over to
Target for the Enterprise.
That's funny. That's funny.
See, a lot of people are Star Wars only or Star Trek only. We like both.
You could trade it for a Star Trek figure. Well done, sir. Hats off to you. And don't forget, we're getting ready to go on over to Tommy, or otherwise known as Crash.
Yeah.
The OffGrid Nation, and don't forget, the secret word, as many times as you go ahead, and the secret word is Crash. You're going to get registered for broken pieces of computer and hair. and teeth
You
and
spelled crash wrong, Claire.
and nose foam. So last item, and we did this one a long time ago, but it's still sitting on my desk, and this was honestly probably 5 months ago. But this one is always cool. And why I would have this on my desk, it's Brad's desk. I've got gumballs there. I got Star Wars Legos here. And so, yes, model rocket engines. What could you do with model rocket engines? Solid fuel, other than using it to launch a model rocket into the air. Air. What could you do? What are you doing, Mama?
Nothing.
All right. I like both. I like them both too.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Hubs and I.
Oh, Lone Star. You missed out, man. We had Star Wars Legos. Lone Star. I love it. A triple alarm. Ooh, yeah, you'd burn them. There we go. All right, we've got T-minus 9 minutes and change. Can I have done a lot with these things? Those I can't talk about on the intranet.
Yes.
Groundhog eliminator. Ooh. Hey, Lorelei. Watch yourself there, sister. Family show, guys. Family show. Hey, before you guys keep coming, but I want to talk real quick about a company that has started sponsoring us.
Yeah, this company is amazing.
They have barn kits. They make barns. They sell plans. They do everything. They do chicken coops, and they have a special deal, guys, that they're only given to us. You can get a complete barn plan for like $7. They're doing chicken coops coming up. Do yourself a favor. Go on over there. These guys are solid, salt of the earth, amazing people. And not to mention, their stuff is amazing.
Yeah.
Did definitely. I not mention that?
Yeah, I think you did a couple times.
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
But there's going to be links down below if Claire's doing her job, but she's always doing her job. And why wouldn't she? Because Claire... Oh. Claire rocks. Oh, Claire. She's so lovely.
I think she's going to pop her down when you're done.
That looks like a duck call. You wouldn't want to...
Oh, yeah. You wouldn't want to blow on
You wouldn't want to blow in that, trust me.
Blow and bam.
Yeah.
That's
so,
funny.
Here's the thing, guys. If you haven't kind of picked up on it, homesteading is our thing, but we have a wide background of silliness.
Really? No.
I have background in production and recording and all that kind of stuff. But the single biggest thing that guides our lives is our relationship with Christ.
Yeah.
And we don't ever want to be rude and push people off because I don't think that's how God wants us to be. We don't want to be like, come to Jesus and bash them with stuff. So if that's not your thing, we respectfully say, hey, we hope you come on back next week. We hope you stick around. But we're going to say a quick prayer before we go on over to Tommy's channel, which is the OffGrid Nation. And honestly, it is our desire that you draw near to God because he loves you more than anything you could ever think, dream, hope, or imagine. And I got to tell you what, guys, I don't want to get all heavy, but we all know it. There's some stuff that's brewing in the world, in the nation, politics, all of the junk that's going on. And we have got to recommit ourselves to what we believe. We've got to recommit ourselves to our relationship with God. We have got to redouble our efforts. We've got to redouble our efforts in learning how to provide, how to grow things, how to do stuff, how to make things. Because I tell you what, guys, I'm not trying to be doom and gloom, but there's a time coming that it's not going to be good. And I fear that it's sooner than later. And that'll even get Brad, jolly, ha, 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 Brad, very serious. And I want you to hear our heart. And that's that whatever is in your strength to do, get prepared. Learn a skill. Learn how to grow stuff. Learn how to get into community. That's why we are doing this, guys. That's why we're reaching out. That's why we're doing the get together. That's why we're doing a lot of this, okay? Find people in your neck of the woods that you can trust, that you can teach skills to, and they can teach skills to you, and it's not far away, guys. Every day I feel is a gift, and I do believe that there's something coming, and you talk to anybody who's in tune. I'm kidding. I kid you not. I got goosebumps right now because God's telling us, look, get ready, wake up, people. And if you think I'm talking to you, I am. And it's not to be scary. It's so that we'll be ready. And so with that, guys, we do really, really love you guys, and we appreciate you guys. And we're going to pray, and then we're going to go on over to OffGrid Nation. And don't forget, make sure that you mention that code word as many times as possible. He loves it. So
he's wanting it.
We're going to say a quick prayer, all right, guys? Father God, we love you, and we thank you so very much for each and every one here. Father God, I just ask that you would send your Holy Spirit and just love on each person. Let them know that they are absolutely important to you. So important that you have removed every obstacle that would get in the way of a relationship with you. You love us so very much, Lord. And I thank you for the sacrifice you have made, Jesus. Help us to grow in community and to reflect you and to get prepared. We love you, Jesus. Amen. All righty, guys. Looks like we got 3 minutes and change. So with that, I think we should make sure that we, go out with a bang. Maybe, I don't know, like a bang. Oh, here we go. No, it's because I know why I did it wrong. Because it's got to go above crash. Here we go.
That's why.
Yeah, it's called a pecking order. Bam! Boom, here we go. The better way to do that is probably just say goodbye, Claire. We love you, Claire. We love you, Claire.
Yep.
Oh my.
Thank you, guys. OffGrid Nation. See you next week.
Have a good evening.
And we're sorry for what we just did to you. Honestly, it's permanent and scarring. And bye.